telling you one thing, WABC in New York City couldn't get enough of that doo-wop back in the early 60s, that neo doo-wop making a comeback in the early 60s. One of the famous examples of the doo-wop comeback was, oh gosh, there's a Moon Out Tonight by the Capris, which was big back in 1961. And this did pretty good too in 1961. Not as big as the Capris record, but at number 15 on WABC Swinging Sound Survey. And this is off the Swinging label, appropriately enough, down 4 notches from number 11 to number 15. Once Upon a Time by Rochelle and the Candles. Rochelle and the Candles from L.A., I believe, Los Angeles. Wrote some notes down about this group, and here it is from L.A. indeed. First tenor lead, Johnny White. Johnny White had this fantastic falsetto. As a matter of fact, a lot of people thought that a woman was singing on this record by Rochelle and the Candles. The tenor lead was Rochelle Henderson, baritone Melvin Sasso, and on bass, whatever you want to call it, T.C. Henderson. And their biggest hit, of course, was the one that's on the survey, Once Upon a Time, went to number 26 on Billboard's Hot 100. Their subsequent singles did not do as well, So Far Away, and there are several others. Their last record was the Sublime remake of the upbeat Big Boy Pete by the Olympics. Remember that? You may remember that the Jolly Green Giant by the Kingsmen, that riff off that record was based off of Big Boy Pete. But Rochelle and the Candles, they did a remake of that, but they didn't do anything. But Johnny White, he appeared on another group. He was in a group called Johnny and the Expressions. Man, some nice soul music from 1966. I don't know if you can hear this. I can't get this. Is about as loud as it's going to get. His falsetto's not quite as evident in this record, but this is some sweet soul music. This went to number 14 R&B in 1966 for Johnny White, Johnny and the Expressions. And, well, here he is, Rochelle and the Candles with, I always forget the names of these songs sometimes. Once Upon a Time, from back in the day, the way they did it 50 years ago.